This is a beautiful shot right here. Oh my goodness. You wouldn't believe. Dude, no way. I have to show you this when we get back here.
One thing that we're gonna need when we finally do get our own place is an actual garage we can work in. If you want me to take out that piece of equipment, yeah. I think it's a cedar. By a nudge.
Alright, so this is part 2 of changing the oil on our bikes. Yesterday we did his, it was really late, so we stopped doing it. We finished his yesterday, but now we're gonna do mine because it was too late to do mine yesterday. So we got the daylight on our side this time, and we don't have to worry about being too loud at nighttime when starting these up. Right now we're just looking for a socket that's going to fit this to get this oil filter off so we can put the new one on. So, alright, nope. Yeah, I found one. Hell yeah. That'll work. So just like last time, in case you didn't watch the first video, what we're gonna have to do is start the bike really quick and then let the oil run through, get nice and warm so it doesn't come out really slow, so it can come out pretty fast. And then from there, I'm gonna take this little oil cap out, which is the dipstick, and then we're gonna unplug it from the bottom, let it drain, and then from there, change the oil filter, and then put a new filter back on, replug that, and then fill this back up with oil. It's pretty simple. We had a lot of problems the first time around. We shouldn't have as many problems this time around with this bike because it's a little newer, so it'll give us less problems. And now we got the foil.
Aluminum.
There we go. Now we got the foil to create the funnel for the oil filter so it doesn't get...
Sponsorship, maybe?
Right where. Alright, so while he's grabbing that flathead screwdriver, I'm actually going to use my old motorcycle cover and throw it on the ground here and lay on it so I can get a better viewpoint of what I'm doing down below underneath the bike. And that way I don't get all dirty, even though I wore my work clothes on purpose. Still, I'm trying to be as clean as possible still. And I only paid like $20 for this bike cover, so it'll be nice. And it's only just some literal like dirt and old grass shavings, I guess you can call them, from cutting the grass on the ground. That's it. See? There we go. It's a cozy bed if I've ever seen one. Alright, he's back with the screwdriver. Now we're just going to get right to it. I already made, while you were gone, I made a little video talking about that I'm about to lay on this shit.
Some cinematic shots.
Alright, now I gotta find it on fucking my bike now. Dang.
See? It's not.
Yours was easier to find.
Mine was just a hanging doodad. No, that's not it. Air intake. No, that doesn't make no sense.
No, it's not the air intake. Air intake's up there. Oh, wait.
Here
it is. What the fuck?
It's on the side? What?
Yo, check this out. Clamped up here.
Oh, that makes it so much easier.
What the fuck? Alright, plastic clamp. Get that motherfucker off. There we go.
Oh, very nice.
Alright. Come right down here. Oh, this is gonna be easier than a bitch.
The piping?
Just the chassis.
Oh.
Or chassis, whatever the fuck.
I'm sure some people will care, but most people will say it either way.
Alright. Oh, this is about to... It's about to go down right here. This is about to be the fastest oil change of all time.
in everybody's career.
Even at Motown Harley.
Already firing shots.
Yeah, fuck them, bro. The beauty of this is, look at this tube. It's literally coming right out the side. We don't have to fuss with shit. We probably could have used the regular oil pan for this one. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, yeah.
Because it didn't.
Why aren't they all built like that?
Dude,
Ease of access.
Whoever the guy that owned this bike before me, I don't know if he did this stuff or if it came like this, but whatever it was.
Maybe he like rewired it so that would be easier.
They knew what they were doing. They kept it in such a way that it was ease of access for everything. Are we rolling? Alright. So now we're gonna wait for that to drain, which can take probably like 10 minutes like last time, 10 or 15. So I'm gonna create a funnel from this oil filter down to the floor. That way we don't make a huge ass mess like last time. And you know what, now that I think about it, I don't really need this. I was doing fine.
Not only that, but you also don't want to get oil on your cover.
Yeah. Yeah, anybody who's watching this is probably on the motorcycle side of YouTube. And probably knows about blackhead. And that's where I learned this foil trick from. So even though we're nobodies right now, shout out to blackhead.
Hey, it's smart though. It's smart and convenient.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, I was watching the other video of the guy doing it. He didn't do this, and he didn't really get that much oil anywhere. But when I saw Blackhead do it, I was like, well, I ain't risking that because so much of it came out.
Well, you saw what happened yesterday when we were doing mine. The whole front of the chassis got oil on it. Ended up having to scrub it. The actual oil pan.
Where's the actual oil pan at?
It's back in the front.
Let's go grab that while we're waiting for this, because that might just work just fine. So we gotta head back to the front shed and grab the actual oil pan, which wouldn't fit under the bike. Yeah, but since this isn't really necessarily underneath the bike, we should be fine to use it for the oil filter.
All we needed to do was catch. We're heading back.
He forgot the fucking keys. Alright, we got the keys now. Let's go. When I get accused of something that you gave me the idea for. Alright, that should be fine. That should work.
I'm just waiting for a patented yell from one of the neighbors. Especially my neighbor Lee right there.
Bro, he needs to chill out.
You've met Lee already, haven't you?
No, I don't even know what it looks like. You already know we're gonna get that cinematic shot again with each of us this time.
It's one.
Oil pan anyways, and you forgot the keys.
That's true. Lesson learned, and you still get a reward.
Hey, look, it's already starting to drizzle over there.
Why does it look like coffee and caramel mixing compared to the blackness from yesterday?
This was actually hand tightened. That's proper. Another thing that was proper with this bike. Oh yeah, it's coming out, dude. A lot of it's coming out. You see this?
Yeah. What the hell? Oh, that's
well, we
a
left
nice,
the caps in. The one cap's still in. That's why it's not
the other
draining.
one's dripped.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's gonna go down that hole then. Go. Dude, I honestly want to say real quick that this shit is like, it actually makes me feel like more of a human being. Actually knowing how to do basic shit like this. Because before, like, I mean, I never changed oil on anything before. So doing this, especially on like a Harley.
Makes you feel like a man.
Makes you feel like a man. I guess we can say what kind of oil filter we're using. So
next up.
Yeah, so we stopped by O'Reilly's Auto Parts because remember from the first video, fuck Walmart. This is the K&N Performance. The part number is KN171B. B stands for black. If it's chrome, there's a chrome one. It'll be a C there instead. We did learn that.
Thanks to our man Josh.
Thanks to our man. Shout out Josh.
There you
he
go.
comes across this in 3 years. He's like, man, I remember those fucking guys. Oh look, this is only wrapped right here too. Looks like I'm lucking out today, dude. This is like, yesterday was just such a shit show. This is amazing.
That's why mine's the experiment bike.
It's okay.
Like when we, too bad we didn't have this camera back then, because then we could have showed them the whole process of taking off the front wheel.
Oh yeah, well I wasn't there for that, but yeah.
That's true. We tried to make time, but our schedules were conflicting.
So like last time, we're gonna fucking prime this little rubber piece right here. Pour a little bit in here. Some people do, some people don't. I learned that. But there's actually a motorcycle, he's not really a motorcycle mechanic, but he works on them. He builds them at work.
That's good enough for us.
Yeah, and he told me that like you don't have to do this, but some people do, some people don't. And he just says it gets oil in there quicker, so you technically don't have to like let it run as long or something like that. But I guess what's the
harm in doing it?
Yeah, what's the harm in doing it? So
making sure you line it up with that nice slick oil.
Oh, cleaning up clean oil is so much better than cleaning up dirty ass black fucking oil. Hand tightening is good enough because you know you can crank that bitch like a whole nother revolution if you had a wrench on there. So hand tightening is the way to go for that. That's why mine was so easy to come off. Remember yours? We literally had to like
crank it.
It was like rusted on is what it felt like, but it really wasn't. Where's your oil filter at?
My old one?
So much more is coming out. What the fuck?
My old one?
Yeah. When we put it in a bag.
Sitting in the front shed.
We're going to take these to work and dispose of them properly. Actually, this would be perfect to put it in this box.
I would hope so.
There we go. So this is going extremely as planned. Going to schedule here. How long has it been? It's only been 25 minutes. And we're already where we were like an hour and a half in last time on Brad's bike. So this is going phenomenal so far. All I'm going to do is clean up this foil that you see right here. That I used to guide the oil from the old oil filter and the new one when it spilled over. So we caught all that oil. That would have been all over the bike and the ground if we didn't. And once we clean that up, we're going to let this drip completely done until it's completely done. And then from there, so I'm going to plug this back up, which is still dripping very slowly but surely. And then I'm going to tighten up that flathead screw, tuck it back up here where it was. Then this is already done right here, the oil filter. And then we're just going to pour in the new oil and we'll be good to go.
This time we actually came prepared.
And it actually helps that it's daylight too. This is no longer needed here.
Nope.
Oh, I did get some on the fucking ground. That's okay.
The shed that we're in right now,
yeah,
it used to be all one workshop. And I'll show the people that watch this. They put up their own wall to separate into a shed and a workshop. It's literally just ooze now. And you don't have to wrestle underneath your own motorcycle to get it.
I'm not going super tight, but
right, just enough for it to be snug.
Oh Jesus Christ! Did you see that? I just dropped that whole tip in the oil.
Well,
I got it.
Time to get my hands dirty.
Yeah. All right.
I guess we just set it here for now.
Dude, it's like there's like no grip inside that.
Well, all it is like they has a ball. You can actually see it, a ball bearing to keep it in place.
Dude, it just
it doesn't click. It just kind of slides.
Yeah, maybe it's not meant for it, but it fits, you know.
Hey, if it works, it works.
Gonna...
Soap. Hey, behind you. Get it.
Oh shit.
How does it feel now? Oil. I still have the 2 cans from yesterday. I haven't returned them yet.
Yeah. Dope. Okay. If it's a good thing I moved that oil pan. Could you imagine?
Doink.
That would have been ultra fucked. Okay. Time to put the new oil in and then start it up.
you gotta pour one more in there.
Two.
Yeah, straight up.
After putting 2 in. I don't know what these crackheads are on in these videos then. Okay, I'm just gonna add the rest of it then, because it's like a quarter of the way, but I want it like at least half.
So what did it end up taking you? Besides the spill.
I would say like 2.85.
So almost 3.
Yeah.
At max. You only put in 75% of the work. As an old-time friend of ours would say.
Perfect, alright.
It's a good thing that you came over when you did. I forgot how early the sun starts setting when it's winter.
It's like perfect. No. Oh. How's the lighting look?
You can still see every feature, but it's almost like you have a white glow to you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So we're done. That was it. We got the second one done, which is my bike. We did his first. That took a lot less time. That actually only took us like 40 minutes from start to finish. And yeah, so
That's a lot less than over 2 hours.
Right, and we did it with the daylight out, and you can still see it's plenty bright out for us. We didn't even really need this light in here. So yeah, that concludes this video, part 2 of the Harley oil change. So peace out.